That's one of my favorite moments of the week.
That's one of those things that just never gets old because it's so much fun to do. And that song means we're starting Caleb AM.
I went too low.
Yeah.
Well, move your head for a second. This way. No, like lean. Okay. I was getting our heads a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Anyways,
Excuse me. My name's Caleb Griffin.
my name's Caleb White.
And this is a morning show on YouTube called Caleb AM. It's the show where we talk about Jesus
We drink caffeine.
and we answer a question.
We talk about life.
And then we really chill because I don't gotta go to work until like 1:30.
Yeah, we got chill time today.
So, chill time.
Usually we get pretty busy. But today we're not getting busy, and we can start at 6:30 for like
the first
time in ages.
Yep.
And it's incredible, and it feels really good.
Feels so good.
And we're kind of wearing matching socks,
Well, Caleb bought me these socks the same day he bought himself those socks.
but they're both
And they're both
pineapple
pineapple.
summer themed.
Yeah.
And summer's coming to a
You feel
close,
that
so we
summer?
really didn't have much time to wear these.
Mhm.
Oh, spoiler alert! Summer Baby's on the Union playlist.
Nice. It's a great album. That whole album was great. We have been very blessed with 2023 content this year. It's been some great music, some great movies.
It's very heavy on my side again.
It's good.
Yeah, that fixes it.
And
We haven't perfected this yet.
yeah, no. Once I get my room kind of cleared out and get to start hanging some stuff, then it's gonna look awesome.
It'll be way
It's
better.
gonna look awesome. But yeah,
Once,
now.
once JJ's room gets fixed.
yeah.
Poor JJ.
I feel so bad for him. It's okay though. He's a trooper.
If his name was Caleb, I'd feel worse for him.
Yeah. Anyways. Bible verse.
Bible verse, yes.
It was my turn to pick the Bible verse.
My
And today's Bible verse is Ephesians 5:15 through 16. Be very careful. Oh, that was a horrible way to pronounce the word very. I apologize. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Now this one, it's not much to dissect here. It's pretty straight to the point. Don't be stupid. Be wise, make the right decision, be careful, and make the most of your opportunities to, share with people, because the days are evil, and there are a lot of things that can cloud your judgment and clog up your mind that aren't godly.
I really like that verse. Remember last week when I talked about how I used some Ephesians for a Bible study?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the verses I
Nice.
used. I think I really like the whole days are evil part, because I was kind of confused as to what that meant. But if you think about it, it's if you aren't using your time for the Lord, then it's not good.
Yeah.
Essentially is what it's saying.
Mhm.
And it's like for a little bit that can seem kind of daunting, but if you like why should everything in my life not reflect around the Lord?
Exactly.
Like, He's my sole purpose in life.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, I really like that verse. It's one of my favorites in Ephesians 5.
Yeah. What's your first favorite in Ephesians 5?
1 and 2.
Okay.
I don't know them from memory, but
Yeah.
I really like them. Yeah.
I would even say it's some of my favorite verses in Ephesians.
Honestly, that would
Really good
be
verses.
pretty good.
But yeah. Caffeine.
Caffeine. Did you ever have to start waking Colton up? I think he forgot again.
When class kind of comes around, I think he'll start waking up.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. He could just skip all of his classes. My energy drink. Oh my gosh, it's so not used to having it on the stream.
You'd think it would never happen again.
Yeah. My energy drink today is a rainbow sherbet Ron. It's my favorite Ron ever. Not really.
excited. I was like,
White gummy bear is my favorite. It's my
mine
favorite
is
drink.
a Swirly Pop Bang. I'm not going to mispronounce it because that's how you.
Unless you know Bing.
I have a Swirly Pop Bang.
There you go.
This is my favorite Bang ever. Not really.
Just kidding.
I lied.
We had our favorite ones ever last week's episode.
We did. For last week's return.
You know, it's so cool because I used to put live from 101D because that was my bedroom number in the apartment, and now I get to put live from Next Topic House.
Yes!
It's so much fun.
And I'm in Next Topic House too.
Yeah. Dude, no joke. This thing smells literally like dirty gym socks, but it tastes like Welch's sparkling grape juice that you get at New Year's. And it's awesome.
Gosh. I love these flavors.
They're good flavors.
Rainbow Sherbet's one of my favorite energy drinks.
I'm gonna put my Bible right here for now.
I'm gonna set this on the floor. Yeah, it'd be too awkward that to turn around.
All day.
Yeah.
We need side tables.
We have those tables.
Maybe next week
It's too late
we'll
now.
bring them in. Yeah. Alrighty.
It's
Caleb,
poll
take it away.
time. So every week, I'll pull this up. Every week we post a poll,
That we do.
just some hot topics on our Instagram, and this week it was my week. So Caleb Griffin is going to guess the answer to the poll, and the question was sweet versus salty food. So he's giving his opinion and then guessing what he thought the most popular vote was, and then this is definitive.
Yeah. You can't
Whichever
argue
one
that.
wins.
Alright, so my personal opinion, I prefer sweet over salty. There's times for both of them. They both play a pivotal role in the taste organization. They're both superstars in the taste organization. But at the end of the day, I'm going to prefer ice cream and honey buns and brownies and cookies and a bunch of sweet stuff over a bunch of salty stuff like, you know, chips, pretzels, potatoes with salt, other salty things, you know.
Yes.
I have a huge sweet tooth.
I
always
do
have.
too.
I think it'd be impossible if I had to like pick one to have for the rest of my life and not the other without question. I'm taking sweet, but I understand the side for both because they're both.
I was pretty torn on this one, but I'll talk more about that.
I think it's close, but I think majority of people are gonna go sweet. I'm gonna go 61-39. Sweet.
For sweet,
Yeah.
I have bad news.
Aw,
I think for the first time ever, you're wrong.
I'm always right. Sucks.
But this one was a really good guess-espionage guess. It was just unfortunate for you. You were in a tough spot because it was 49-51 to salty. This one was really fun to watch
I'm
because
surprised, honestly.
yeah, it started out with like for the first little while it was like 75-25, like right after I for sweet versus salty. Because right after I posted it, there weren't many votes, and I was like, oh, so, but that normally indicates like it's gonna stay sweet, and then it kept kind of going that way. It was like in the 80s and then in the teens, and then out of nowhere, like 7 people in a row voted for salty, and then salty was like up there beating sweet. And then it kind of stayed like that, and then like another big group of people voted salty, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then salty was winning like 75-25, and I was like, dang,
That's crazy.
what happened to sweet? And then out of nowhere, like 10 people in a row voted for sweet. Like there was no back and forth in this one. It was just like,
That or the.
it was just a big group and then a big group, and then it ended up like kind of balancing out.
Yeah.
But even then, if you look at the 10 most recent voters, 7 of them
Or
are
sweet.
sweet, and only 3 of them are salty.
Salty.
But all I needed was one more sweet vote, and they would have been tied, and that would have been our first tie. This is like my third 49-51 though, so we've had some
Those are close ones.
some really close ones, but unfortunately, salty is the winner.
Yeah. I'm just shocked.
It's not as disappointing as
It's
like
not.
Summer winning or Popeyes losing the way it did. But
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I kind of respect it. It's just I think people kind of vote wrong. It's like this or that questions. It's not what you're feeling right now. It's if you had to
you
pick
have to think
one.
about it.
If you had to pick one for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
it's that. And I just find it hard to believe that there's 51% of our viewers who would rather
Excuse me.
live without sweet stuff than live without salty stuff. But it's okay.
I do have a decent amount of healthy people on my Instagram.
Yeah, but salt's
I
not
had one person
necessarily-
slide up and say both, always, and I was like, make a good point. I don't even know if they ended up voting. It might have been too hard for them.
You can't do that.
And Heather slid up and said that there was no competition because she's like a super healthy eater.
Mhm.
Andy slid up and said this is a good one.
It is a good one. Thank you, Andy.
I think, let's see what he voted for.
I'm
'Cause-
assuming JJ voted for salty because he doesn't eat sweet stuff, except for Dr. Pepper fillet ice cream.
I'm guessing he did. I don't know
But
if he voted.
just imagine a world without
Yeah, he
cookie.
did.
Imagine a world without cookie witches, dude. That's literally my favorite food now. I can't not eat it.
Ooh. I don't know if Andy even voted, dude.
I've been able to. It's one of those polls where it's like hard.
He didn't even vote. Oh,
Andy.
man.
Has he talked much about Jackson? I don't know if he started classes yet or not.
I don't think he has.
But
I got a lot of respectable people on the sweet side.
that's good.
Logan, my friend that's moved up here, voted sweet. Riley voted sweet. Colton voted sweet. Daniel voted sweet. We got some good on the sweet side. Oh. Jack voted for salty, but his wife voted for sweet. So
Yeah.
that's why I love Caroline more than Jack. But no offense, Jack.
Screw you, Jack.
Jackson Cornelius Swiner, for those of you.
If you haven't been following the channel, you don't know.
That's true. And you've been missing out.
If we ever get big,
Subscribe.
I said we hire Jack to like be on the channel but never show his face. So it's just Jackson Cornelius Weiner. Jackson Cornelius Weiner in the studio today. He's
like turning the camera on and he's walking, but he just happens to walk in front of like a board.
Yeah.
And they turn the camera back around when he's about to pass
it's
it.
just an ongoing joke. It
I
doesn't
like
even have to
this
be.
idea.
It doesn't even have to be Jack. Just somebody who says Jackson Cornelius Weiner.
But if Jack's in town, we can bring him
We
in.
can bring him in.
I like this idea.
It's a good idea.
Let's write it down and hope that nobody ever finds this because
Write
then
that
they'll know
down,
who
write
we're
that
talking about. Well, I guess they really wouldn't
Yeah.
because we're still referring to him as, yeah, this is awesome. But for me personally, I was a little torn for a little bit, and then I remembered I have like the biggest sweet tooth ever. I ate a lot of junk food, and like my dinner last night was cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
And then I followed it up by Nerds for dessert.
Yeah. It's bad, dude.
And then it was funny. I was sitting there and I was like feeling disgusting because of how unhealthy I ate yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna start eating healthy, and I don't want to anymore.
I hope you do it. I can never. Like,
If I do it, I think we could all do it because I could cook healthy food for everybody. I mean, I eat protein plus noodles. That's got to count for something. But yeah, I was thinking about it, and like typically I would be like 100% sweets, but I've found myself a lot lately like craving salty food, and I do the same thing.
To crave.
I do the same thing for sweet foods, but like sometimes it's like if I don't get a Dorito in my mouth right now, somebody's gonna get punched in the face, and it's probably gonna be you, because I know you'll forgive me.
Yeah, I'm accepting of your punches when you have to throw one.
It doesn't happen too
Yeah.
often, just once or twice a week.
Or a day.
Hey, come on, man, you're making me look bad.
But like, if you're playing cards, like the expectation is a salty snack. You know, if you're at a movie theater, you kind of mix the salty and the sweet.
Yeah.
If you're watching a movie, you kind of mix the salty and the sweet.
But if you just ate dinner,
Sweet.
sweet.
Yeah.
Dessert. I couldn't lose desserts.
I could never lose. It's dude.
And then there's like stuff like I need to lose dessert.
Dude, like I've lost weight since I've come to college, and like my mom's gotten mad at me because she's like, Caleb, I know you're not eating healthy, so why aren't you eating enough? It's like, Mom, Jesus, I'm sorry.
Golly, I'm sorry.
I know you put junk in your body. What are you? She's not wrong. I'm like the most unhealthy eater I think I've ever met in my life. I just don't eat.
We should
lot
have a
of it.
competition.
We should, dude. I don't think I eat a lot of calorie intake for the week.
I don't think
But I
do either.
definitely, what I do put in my body is not good for you. Exhibit A.
The only time I ever reach my calorie intake for the day, I think, is when I go to Walmart, buy a whole pizza, and then end up eating the whole thing by myself.
Yeah.
Oh man! And those things are like 1,800 calories, and then I just back that up with some ice cream or something, and then I get sick. Not bad sick, but I feel sick because I'm like, I just ate a whole pizza and then ate dessert afterwards, but I really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Happens.
It's kind of funny, like, I can eat a whole pizza from the store, like a frozen pizza, but if you buy a Domino's pizza or a Papa John's pizza, I can't eat more than 2 slices.
It's filling.
I don't know what the difference is, but I cannot eat more than 2 slices.
That just reminded me of a scene from Anchorman. When Will Ferrell's driving, he's like, he eats 2 bites out of a burrito. It's like this massive burrito with just 2 bites out of it. And Jack Black is on a motorcycle and drives up to his window, and Will Ferrell goes, "Boy, I do love this burrito, but it sure is filling." And he throws it out the window and knocks Jack Black off his motorcycle. It's so funny. And then Jack Black punts his dog off the bridge. It's kind of sad.
I need to watch Anchorman.
It's so funny. It's
Do
like
you like my Demon Slayer phone background?
I do. Will Ferrell is his own like genre of comedy at this point, but Anchorman's his funniest movie. It's not his best movie in my opinion, but it's his funniest for sure. It's actually Steve Carell's character. He is freaking hilarious in that movie. Anyways, he's adding.
I'm just trying to remember. I couldn't remember when the
Wait a
days
second.
of the weeks were.
Oh my gosh, class is literally next week. That's
Next
crazy.
Wednesday?
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
that's insane.
Remember last semester or whatever when classes didn't start on a Wednesday and then we didn't have Caleb AM on the first day of classes and how depressing that
was
was?
very depressing.
That changes.
It does change.
I'm so excited. 'Cause
I'm
that means I get to wake up and be ready, which I'm
I've
going to
been-
do anyways because we're going to start
Yeah.
waking up at 6:30 every day.
I've been excited for classes, and I just saw that, and now a nervousness just came about me.
No.
I'm now nervous, and I shouldn't be.
Don't be nervous.
Dude, I've been needing homework to do. Like last night,
Be happy.
I didn't have my softball game, and I was happy about
I know
that.
the words
'cause
that
meant,
don't worry about it.
yeah, because that meant I didn't have to drive to Lake Lounge. But then I was just sitting around here, like, what the frick do I do? Like
Dude,
I've done
when you
everything
started
I needed
talking
to
about
do
homework,
today.
that was so valid. I was just like
I missed having home. Like that's the first time in my life I had missed having homework to do.
when I got to work yesterday and I was walking, I bring my backpack to work every day and like put my Bible and my laptop in there in case I just like get bored and have nothing to do. And usually if somebody asks me why I bring my backpack, I'm just gonna catch up on homework or something. And
Yeah.
I was like, if I said that, I would look like a liar. Because normally I do homework. I said do. I'll do homework at work, and then once I finish what I wanted to do that day, that's when I start doing stuff I actually want to do. But then I'm like, Colton's here. Then I'm like,
Colton.
I would be a straight liar. I don't have homework, and I
Yeah.
kind of miss homework, and I hate that.
I
But-
hate it too. When I said that to myself, I was like, dude, I'm a freaking nerd, dude. This, and not the like the good type of nerd. I'm just
I'm just a
just a
nerd.
nerd. I just said I missed having homework, but I meant it, and that's the saddest part.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Like I'm ready for classes to start, but I'm still nervous just because
Once we walk our classes out, you'll be less nervous.
I don't think so. I hope you're right. But I don't think so. 'Cause I'm
We
like,
have a class together.
we do.
And it's about the Bible.
We do.
With a
But I'm
Christian
also, see,
perspective.
okay, I'm nervous about that too, because the last time I hyped myself up for a class, it was film. We both know how that went.
This one's about the Bible.
I know, but I'm afraid, like, when I hype myself up and it's not going to be what we're hoping.
I'm also nervous, but I'm trying not to be nervous because 3 of my classes I think are going to be really. No, 4 of my classes I think are going to be really fun. Old Testament. I don't. I think social psych of learning,
I love social psych. I love
and
social
Japanese. I think those are gonna be really fun. And then I just have experimental psych, which is gonna stress me out.
Yeah, experimental's
So
hard.
I think
but-
I've balanced experimental well with other
because
classes.
psych of learning is, as long as you go to class and you do the study guide when she gives it to you, you're fine. You're gonna make an A in that class. Social psych is ridiculously easy, and it's with the greatest professor in the world. So, you know,
Tim Derby's the greatest professor.
I never had him, so I can't concur, but I don't doubt it.
He's my Sunday school teacher now.
And then I don't know what else you said. Yeah, experimental sucks, but that's the hardest class you'll have.
I
It's
think
like-
Japanese might be really hard.
probably will be.
I'm excited because I've lost motivation to actually learn it on Duolingo, and I think that this will help me
Yeah.
start again. Like I'll just do a lesson every day because I have like a 600-day streak, and I don't want to lose it.
Speaking of motivation, I have a class called Motivation, and I'm sure it's like a clinical style class where it teaches you how to like motivate people. But maybe I can use some of the tactics I learned on myself
And me.
and you, because I need motivation.
We can have motivation training in the living room.
I really need some motivation in my life. But motivation, I have health psych with Mr. Jonathan Black, and I'm very excited about that because Jonathan's a Chad, and I'm interested about what health psychology is, but I'm looking forward to it. And with his busy schedule, I'm assuming the class isn't going to be too difficult because he's the only advisor for every psych major that's not a senior, and psych is the 3rd highest major at state, so I feel kind of bad for him. But
I've heard he's a big fan of the show though, and he's probably watching right now, and he's
Probably.
probably gonna make it really hard just on you for saying that.
sorry, Jonathan, forgive me. But and then I have principles of marketing, which I didn't think was going to be like too difficult, but back at finals week, this dude I went to high school with named Michael, he took the class and he was like posting pictures of his quizzes like, Miss Moore ain't gonna get me on this one, I got you, and stuff like that. And I was like, is it a hard class? Because like, why else would you be? Because he didn't post about any of his other classes and stuff. I was like, is this one hard or something? Like, but it's okay. I'm okay with having one hard class, just not two. And then I have cognitive, which they say is kind of difficult, but I have it with Pete Weber, who's my TA for experimental psych, and he explained things very well. And then I have
I almost
Intro to
took
Old
cognitive
Testament.
this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a stacked schedule for me. I think it'll be my best class-wise schedule yet.
I'm hoping it's better than last year, dude. Like, last year was an awesome year, and it just goes to show you don't have to have a good class schedule to have a fun year. But it was not a good class schedule for me because I had my 2 least favorite classes I've had in college. I've had
those two?
Film
but what
and-
was the other one?
experimental.
Okay.
And it's hard, man.
Oh wait, I thought you meant in one semester.
No, in the whole 1 year.
I was like, theories was not that bad.
No, theories was fun.
I like theories by the end of it. I wish I didn't start with a disliking towards it because I think I would have got more out of the class if so.
I still wasn't a fan of how the professor taught, but it was interesting, you know.
Yeah, I was chill with her by the end.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of the quizzes though.
I wasn't a fan of the character thing. I really thought I was going to get to pick my own characters at the beginning of the semester, and then I quickly found out it wasn't.
Yeah,
And-
I thought you meant like the like quiz she told us to take where it assigned you a character. I was like,
No.
well, I don't know why you would pick the character
No,
you got.
like that, like the writing assignment.
Mhm.
Last year was the most writing by far I've ever had in my life.
Oh goodness, dude! I was a
Exper-
computer science major. I did none,
yeah,
and then
like,
out of nowhere, I have to write like 2 essays each week for film if I want full credit.
and then experimental, it's 1 a week, and I had to write for Mr. Shong like 4 times, I think, and there was another class I had to write. I was like, what is with all this writing? I'm very glad I had an awesome comp teacher in high school because
I like writing, but the only one I really enjoyed writing was I liked doing the Mr. Right one. That one was kind of fun.
yeah, because that was
and
a good
the
movie
and the
or a fun movie, maybe
Fun
not
movie,
good.
not good.
Yeah, that was a fun movie.
who's the guy in that movie?
I can't remember his name, but every movie I've seen him in, I've liked, or or I've liked his character in every movie I've seen him in, at least.
I talked about him, but I don't remember. who it was.
Mr. Right was better than that other movie we watched with Anne Hathaway. That movie
That was
sucked.
terrible.
I like Anne Hathaway.
But then when I wrote about Violet Evergarden, I loved writing about it, and I especially loved that I made a 100, even though my professor said I was wrong.
Yeah. Well, did she tell you like to turn it in and she would correct it beforehand? Because she told us that like if you turn it in before the due date, she'll look at it and correct it. Because on my Harry Osborn paper, I turned it in. She said, "Hey, you said that this was a delusion. It's technically not a delusion. It's a this. So just remove that and you're fine."
Well, I think she just told me I
Okay.
had the wrong disorder. Which, to be fair,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I could have said PTSD, which is what she has.
Yeah.
But I misunderstood the assignment. I thought that it was supposed to be like something a little different. I thought that she wanted us to find somebody that wasn't necessarily like diagnosed or anything and pick something. And I thought BPD made sense.
Yeah.
And
Lauren begged me to do Michael Scott because he has like narcissistic
Narcissistic.
personality disorder. I was like, I cannot write about Michael Scott. I'm sorry.
last time I wrote an essay on The Office, I made a 50 on it because my professor told me I wrote too much.
No, dude, same. I wrote, so in comp we had to do an ad comparison, and I compared the movie posters from Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man Far From Home, and my professor got so mad at me because when I
Oh, I
turned in
remember that.
my paper, it was like 4 pages stapled together, and she was like, "Caleb, it's not that serious." She said, "If there's any opinions about the movies themselves in here, I'm giving you this paper back and you're starting over from scratch. I don't care." And so I just took back the 4 stapled pieces of paper from her and said, "I'll be right back." That was the worst paper I ever had in comp. To be fair, she did tell us, don't... What the crap? Okay. I have to fix this now. Because for whatever reason, it's not plugged in.
That's not good. I'm gonna find out who went first last week.
And what?
Weeks.
We didn't really do... I don't know. Okay, this outlet sucks. Nothing sticks in it.
It was charging.
It's not gonna reach there. Okay. I do have a 3-prong outlet in here. I didn't realize that, but it's all over there. Is it charging?
Huh?
Is it charging?
It has like the little charging symbol on it with like the outlet thing. Didn't you say it's not charging?
Yeah, but it's not dying either. Sorry about this, folks.
I feel so bad. We're terrible people.
Okay, it's charging. Hopefully it stays that way.
Okay, we're.
Okay.
I'm.
I didn't write down my weeks this week because
I forgot.
I don't know, I liked last week because we just kind of talked about it. So if I remember things from my week that I don't want to talk about, I'll talk about them
This is all the way back before.
instead of going day by day.
I think it looks like
This butter bread in the kitchen is fire. We have butter. What's butter bread?
it's just bread.
With butter.
It's like. I think you went first because you're showing off the Post Malone cups.
I don't think we like did it in order last week. I think we just went back and forth and talked about stuff.
Okay.
But either way, you can go first if you
I
want.
guess we need to figure out who normally goes first. I think it's
If you want to go first, go ahead and go first. I don't. 'Cause
I
don't
think it's
really
the
have-
person that doesn't do the poll though.
Okay, so I'll go first. Because I really don't care. I'm just going to talk about some big things because I didn't write down stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Remembering. There's a funny work story I'd like to share. So
Please go ahead.
was it Monday? Yes, when we went to Salsaritas.
Yeah.
So Monday,
Wait, no, there's no way that's right. Maybe it is right.
because
Dang.
yesterday we didn't. But I think it was Monday. So
Yeah.
Monday we went to Salsaritas. I actually went to Jimmy John's, and boy, that sandwich was good. I was very surprised. Okay, what the balls? Oh gosh. Caleb, hand me that power strip behind me, please.
technical difficulties.
You can't do a web show with them. You can't do a web show without them.
This is my high braid shirt that I got from New York. I wore my Super Summer shirt last week, so I figured I would wear this one this week. And that's really all I had to say.
You have such words.
It's charging.
Okay.
Or it's on the not dying.
As long as it's on the not dying, we're fine. I can plug it in later. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Anyways.
It's charging.
Okay. I had Jimmy John's, and it was a very good sandwich. I just got the number one because I didn't want to spend time looking up throughout the menu, and it was just ham, cheese. It's called the ham and cheese.
Do they have bacon and pepperoni there?
Yes. I don't know about pepperoni. I know they have bacon.
Full
And
bacon.
Jackie says their bacon. Jackie gets a loves going to Jimmy John's, and she gets a BLT every time. She says their bacon's the best bacon. I don't know if that's true.
Word, I'll have to check it out. I
They're-
like some turkey bacon sandwiches.
Their mayonnaise is incredible, and it was, oh gosh, it was so good. But and their bread is better than Subway's bread. Of all the Subway breads I've had, that bread at Jimmy John's was incredible.
It looked good.
It was so good.
It'd
But
be hard to beat the Italian urban cheese.
I need to try the Italian urban cheese, not toasted or heated or anything, because that one wasn't toasted or heated or anything. So
Oh yeah, Jimmy John doesn't heat their sandwiches.
they will if you ask them to. I just didn't ask them to.
Oh, which is the chain that just will not heat the sandwich because they don't have a toaster
Maybe it is Jimmy John's, but I thought they would.
or oven. I think it's Jimmy John's.
No, I don't know. Anyways,
It's definitely not Firehouse Subs because that wouldn't make any sense. It's called Firehouse.
it was a good
That'd be
sandwich.
terrible brand name.
But that day at work, so we have these hard drives in our office that we put our graphics on, and there's 3 hard drives, 2 for Perry and 1 for Chick-fil-A. And so I went to install the ones at Perry, and New Maroon Camp started on campus. There's a lot of freshmen on campus, and no other
Hey,
classmen.
freshmen
Just no other classmen, just freshmen.
and the counselors.
And the counselors. I did see Rob. Did I tell you that?
I saw Rob too.
He came in our.
It's a spoiler for my week.
Sorry. He came in our office, but he said hey to me. I said hey back. But I go to put in the hard drives, and I'm like moving around the TVs because they're like right next to each other. So you have to like swivel them so you can get in there. And so I didn't have I guess I didn't have like my dining shirt on, so I guess I kind of understand. But this girl with a New Maroon Camp shirt literally comes up to me and is like, I don't think you're supposed to be messing with that. Like, I looked at her in disbelief. I was like, this is my job.
What did you just say to me?
Like, I don't really remember what I said. I think I was nice. At least I hope I was. I think I was just in shock that someone actually did that.
I was
like,
there, dude. You shot up and grabbed her by the collar and said, "What did you say? You're gonna regret doing that. You're about to find out what happens when I get really angry."
Freshmen make me mad. I think I just said, "Oh, don't worry. I'll work for the dining services or something. This is my job." Or I know I said this is my job at some point. But
If all it was "this is my job," that's so rude.
I don't know. I was just.
This is my job.
I was shocked. I was like,
Dude, me and my boss were talking about how like it's so funny when the new freshmen come in, and I've only seen it twice now. When like they just like they're so clueless.
they're so.
They don't know
clueless,
how
dude.
college works, and it's funny. They all still
It's so funny.
like gripped by their parents, and it's like I mean I am too in a sense, but it's like not as bad as I was when I moved in and stuff. But like they're so funny trying to walk across
I
crosswalks
know.
and stuff, and like they don't like you'll never see a sophomore or a
any
junior
other class
ever tell you, "Hey, I don't think you're supposed to do that."
Yeah.
Like that's just nobody cares after like a month of living on
Yeah,
campus.
no, it was. Oh gosh, I was just shocked. Freshmen are making me mad though. Like
There's so many.
I've been having so much fun at Perry this summer because there's nobody there, and I just get to sit in like a whole section of the restaurant alone. And now it's just filled with New Maroon Camp groups, and I have to sit by myself in a corner and feel like I'm a loser, even though I don't care. It's just like I look around and I'm just the one sitting by myself, and I know everyone's looking at me because they don't.
What if one of the freshmen came over and was like, "Hey, do you want to come sit with us?" Because they thought you were a New Maroon camper.
I would, and then when they asked me if I was at New Maroon Camp, I would just be like, no. And then they asked me if I was a student here, I'd just be like, no. I would just be weird about it if they did that, because, yeah. No.
You don't want to get to know
No,
me.
it's like, well, how'd you get in here? Huh, yeah.
You don't want to know.
But we've had some problems with our like card readers and stuff. Mainly for like the tap function, for whatever reason, is like malfunctioning. So you have to like swipe everything, and freshmen keep coming in.
Which is just the worst thing in the world.
And I'm like, I don't know how many times I have to tell them, like, guys, to just swipe. The tap function will be done pretty soon. They just can't seem to comprehend, like, hey, swipe, don't tap. But it's okay. So I Miss Annie in the office today. That was nice. Or yesterday. That was nice. That was a high point of the week. Church was good Wednesday night. This weekend I went back home. I don't think I did anything special. I watched Guardians 3 with my family. So, but not all my family. Lauren, Kyle, Riley, and Jackie. And none of them had seen the movie yet. So it was nice seeing their reactions. I cried twice.
Nice.
I didn't cry 3 times, though. And
That's good.
yeah, last time I cried 3 times because I thought
I cried so many times.
I thought Star-Lord was gonna die.
I
and
cried so many times.
I
in that
cried,
movie.
but-
or at least I got choked up. I like full on
Yeah.
cried 3 times or 4 times.
I full on cried 3 times in that movie, and then I got choked up multiple other times. But when I thought Star-Lord was gonna die, that's like I bawled in the theater, and I got to watch it without crying because I knew he wasn't gonna die. But
I like that feeling.
everyone in the room started yelling at me like, "Is he Caleb? You made us watch this and he's gonna die? What's wrong with you? He's gonna die!" And I'm sitting there like, "Guys, he's not gonna die!" I wasn't gonna say anything, but they just would not stop yelling at me, so I was like, "No, he doesn't die! Look, there's Adam Warlock, he's gonna save him!" And yeah, but dude, I can't. Lauren's like, that's one of the best movies ever, but like I cannot put myself through it again.
Yeah.
It's like
It's,
I don't
on,
understand.
it's honestly, I love it. It's
It's so
my
good.
second favorite Marvel movie, but I don't know
Mhm.
when I'll watch it again. It's like
Yeah.
a tough watch.
It's a horrible, not a horrible watch. It was just a tough watch, but it was fun watching again. There's some jokes I think I missed or forgot about, like when Drax when Drax is talking to the kids and he's like, "My daughter used to like it when I make monkey noises." And he's like, "Beep boop, beep boop."
This was Drax's funniest movie.
Oh, so good. He's like, "Can I have a Zarg nut?" "Sorry, I don't have any more left." He starts eating them. Oh, that's so. I love how they like do reoccurring jokes with the Zarg nuts with Drax. But yeah, no, great movie. That was fun watching because I got to see all the reactions. Riley cried. Jackie never cried. Kyle never cried. Lauren got choked up. But Riley cried at the stupid things. She cried when, instead of, when Rocket's friends die or when he sees Lila again and I don't know, I don't want to call it heaven, but whatever you want to call it.
Pretty much just a vision, I think.
Or when Star-Lord's about to die. She cried when he saved the baby raccoons. It's like, okay, I get they're cute, but like, this isn't tear-worthy here. This
It
is
was a good scene.
it's a great scene. It's just kind of like, oh, not really. But yeah. And
Animal lovers.
Laura made fun of me because I cried. She's like, "You've already seen this. Why are you crying?" I'm like, "It doesn't make it any less sad." Dude,
That's how I feel when I rewatch. Oh, never mind.
when he says we're gonna fly into the forever, I'm like, oh my gosh, Rocket, stop it. But yeah, that was my week basically. It's Guardians 3 and work, and Pete and Jimmy John's and pizza, and is there anything else? Law and Order. I've been watching Law and Order. It's a great show. I like Law and Order because you don't have to see the brutal murders, but you get to watch the investigations and the courtroom stuff. So, yeah, that's me. You can go.
I'm gonna try to go through. Ooh, how would you rate your week? We didn't do.
Oh, we didn't do ratings.
Oh my gosh, we also have that.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
We've been trying a lot of Sour Patch Kids on the show. We tried the peach ones,
Tropical,
the tropical ones.
which was a bunch of different flavors, and then most of them sucked.
Wasn't there another one that we tried on here? Sour Patch Kids. Well, we haven't tried these, is what I'm getting at. And
Yeah.
I've wanted to try them, and I was like, they were 50 cents at Bargain Hunt. So I was like, I'm gonna get them and try them.
I don't think we've tried them on the show, but
They look like turds.
Oh, they're actual grapes.
Yeah, all the fruit
I
ones.
hate that. Why would you put the
See,
sour?
It feels weird on the grape and the peach ones, but nobody bats an eye at the watermelon ones being watermelon shaped.
Yeah, but those have always been a thing, though. I don't know.
It makes sense, but I do wish that there
Why
was
wouldn't it just be a
a
person?
purple dude. Well, the peaches weren't,
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but
makes
it straight up looks like a turd.
yeah, that doesn't look like a grape. That's for sure.
I mean, if you get past all the sugar and stuff,
Yeah, smells like a grape.
I don't really like that.
Um,
It's not good.
It tastes like that really, really old grape juice that you have at communion. That's been sitting in the church closet for years.
It takes a long time for the grape to actually hit, and then when it does, it's like that super fake grape.
It tastes
taste.
like the grape juice from communion that's been sitting in the church closet for 2 years.
It really does. Yeah. I feel scammed. Colton told me they were pretty good.
That's another Sour Patch Kid film. You can't beat the original, I don't think.
No, you can't. We found a red, white, and blue one, but like
Bomb Pop? Question mark.
no, it was like America.
Oh.
Sour.
What's more American than a
Patch
Bomb Pop? I don't think there is anything. Bomb Pop
Eagles
is the most-
with ties on.
Okay.
Like American
Yeah.
flag ties. While I'm looking for this, week score.
I'm gonna go 72. I didn't talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. It was good. It was alright. I enjoyed it.
72. I thought that we had tried more than just those two, but maybe it was just those two.
Colton stuffed a Swedish fish in my mouth yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
He thought it was he stuffed it in my mouth. He's like, good, isn't it? I was like, yeah, it's a Swedish fish. He's like, did I give you a normal one? It's like, yep. He said, oh.
And he bought that like Swedish Fish and Friends pack, and the dolphin was okay. The turtle was. Bleh.
I like Swedish fish, but
The Swedish Fish is a really good.
yeah.
Not my favorite by any means. I don't
Yeah.
even know if it would make my top 10, but
If it did make my top 10, it'd be at like number 10.
it would be number 10 if it
But-
made my top 10.
It's good candy.
I hope I don't ever have to take that back if we do top 10 candies. Also, I don't know what Evan is up to, but we need the film.
He's working a lot, but he moves into ICC Saturday.
I was gonna say it's Saturday. I think I might be working on Saturday anyways.
I'm working Saturday too.
I'm working Friday.
What time are you working Saturday? Maybe we're working the same event.
I think I'm working like all day Saturday if I work. No, that would be Friday, dude. I'm working Friday night. I'm working Thursday morning.
I work Saturday.
Friday night, I get to set up an outdoor movie and then watch the outdoor movie.
It's
and then,
Wakanda Forever.
I'm not watching, dude. I'm leaving.
Yeah, no, I saw the post for it online. It's Wakanda Forever.
Gosh, I can't stand that movie. It's so boring. I'm taking my Switch or my laptop and having fun.
For 3 hours.
Dang, that sucks. I was so excited. I was hoping it would be something good.
Saturday, like I guess from 5 to 8, the welcome social is Saturday. So I thought maybe you were setting that up because there's sound equipment and
I
stuff.
don't know if I'm working Saturday yet or not. But
I'm sure I'm just passing out wristbands. But
yeah, Friday during the morning. I didn't know it until recently, or obviously because I didn't work there. But Event Services like sets up everything for New Maroon Camp, like literally everything. Like they do all the morning moves, they do the big get together, and I was like, that is so scary because like the stage is massive. There's so much of the. Just my mind just went completely blank on what the metal bars are called. It starts with a T. Truss, Trussell, something like that.
TRUSS.
I think that's what it is. The metal ones that kind of like
Yeah. Truss.
truss. That's what I thought, but I was like, is that right? I don't want to sound stupid, and now I just sound more stupid.
Yeah, you do.
But there's so many of those. Like it's like you need to walk into the Sanderson. I should have taken a picture of it. And then they have like a video board, 2 of them, that looks like insanely complicated. Like it looks like it's gonna take hours to
Yeah.
take down, and I was like, I don't know if I would rather get here in the morning and get it done and go home and have the day off, or come in at 6 at night, watch a garbage movie, and then stay until 11:30 and take down the movie. I am doing the movie though, and I was a little excited about watching the movie, but now I'm not.
Yeah, I was gonna go because I haven't gone to one yet, and one year they showed Scooby Doo.
Well, you can come with me.
I don't know. It's Wakanda Forever in the outdoors. I don't know how badly I want to watch.
I'm probably gonna go sit in my car and just
Yeah.
make sure the event's running smoothly. But yeah,
Why don't you just take a different movie? We have Ant-Man.
Guys,
We have Ant-Man.
so bad news. Wakanda Forever actually got snapped in half, but I happened to bring my copy of Ant-Man, which is like an hour shorter too. Isn't that weird?
And a better movie.
45 minutes shorter. So I guess we'll just watch this
I don't think
instead.
anyone would care, except for there might be some people who care.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that. My week. So Wednesday was Caleb AM Day, and
Whoop whoop.
a lot on Caleb AM Day we were complaining about how dirty the house was, and how we were like, over like a month we want to kind of like get it cleaned,
Yeah.
and then we ended at like 8 because Colton and his family came over to help him move his stuff in, but they also had furniture, which meant that we were gonna like move some stuff into the living room, and so we ended up like completely rearranging the living room and cleaning under all the furniture. So we got to clean the entire living room, and when we finished, it looked so good, and
Yeah,
I
it looked really good.
I felt
Proud of you guys.
I felt alive and happy and clean in my house for the first time since I moved in.
Yeah.
And it felt so good. And then we ended up cleaning like the entire kitchen, the dining room.
I helped with the kitchen.
You did help with the kitchen.
felt
And
bad.
we went to walk-ons, and our meal got paid for.
I felt bad because when I got back, it was just so much cleaner, and I was like, oh dang. And then I remembered, wait, I cleaned out the apartment. We're even.
Yeah, we're even now.
I had work, so I didn't just
Yeah,
ditch it.
I was on a mission trip,
Right.
so
You win.
then what else did I do Wednesday? Pretty much trying to think if there was anything going on Wednesday night that we had to go to.
I had church. I don't know what y'all did.
Yeah, I think me and JJ went somewhere. Maybe not. I just know that we worked from like 8 in the morning, took a 1 hour lunch break, hour 15, hour 30 lunch break, and then worked till like 6:30 or 7. But I think we ended up just cleaning after that until you got back from church and we played Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because I ended up I just couldn't fall asleep that night, and it took me a while to fall asleep. Thursday, we Thursday. I don't know what I did I think I just chilled for the most part on Thursday. I didn't start in my room, but yeah, me and Colton went and got some stuff for the apartment, like cleaning supplies and stuff, and all that. So yeah, that was cool. But then when JJ got back from his doctor's appointment at 4, me and him went to Madison for the weekend to see my family and hang out and just have some fun times. Try to get away from all the stressful stuff here. The drive up there was nice. My car has no AC, so we were sweating really bad the whole
You
time.
didn't say JJ staying?
No, he wouldn't have gone if he had the drive, and I don't blame him either. So,
Yeah.
but then we got there. We ate bogas that my dad had
Bogas.
made. Bogas. And then, I'll
Alright,
be right back.
okay. I'll entertain while you're going. Oh, I know what you're getting too. Hey everyone. I'll show you off some comic books I recently got. If they're at the front up here, which I don't think they are. They should be though. Oh yeah. Here's some. So, this was the next one in my Amazing Spider-Man I had to get. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 28. I also got 29. Could not find 30. And this is one of the ones that I missed getting. And it's 19. Found it at a comic book store. Cool cover. It's
I went as fast as I could.
I got a lot of stuff. I thought I knew what you were getting, I did not.
What did you think I was getting?
The other Post Malone cup.
Oh no.
But it's fine. I'll have one next week I can show off.
I didn't know that it wasn't here. I'm gonna grab that.
No, it's okay.
We could get Colton to deliver it.
No, it's okay.
Golly, I thought.
I think he heard you.
I'll just grab it real quick.
Okay. He's gonna show you guys a lot of stuff. He's excited. You see, my old man's got problems. He lives in the last way.
And I was filled with water and I didn't know it. I spilled water on the counter.
Oopsies.
My dad.
Here's the other Post Malone cup. We got 2 of them at Raising Cane's.
I got one coming in this week.
This is my favorite one by far.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But so.
It's the only one I love. I just think it's cool. Collector. I'm a sucker for collectors things.
Oh, I forgot one of the items I got. Dang. Oh, well, it's fine. I'd go back, but I already left twice.
So we ended up going to Barnes and Noble on Thursday night.
Oh.
We went Friday and Saturday too.
You went to Barnes and Noble 3 times.
And I bought something every time.
Nice.
So we went. Colton taking a shower is what I hear on the demo. For real, for real? So we go to Barnes
Excuse
and Noble. I have something to do.
Unrelated.
And the first time we went, I found a little pop keychain for a Nosuke, and I had never seen a pop keychain for a Demon Slayer character, so I bought it.
Yeah.
And I also bought the new Chainsaw Man light novel.
Buddy
It's an
Stories.
actual book. So that was cool. I didn't know that existed, and I saw it. I was like, "Yo, no way! I'm gonna get that," because I have the whole manga series. So that was kind of cool. And then after that, we went back home. Me and JJ watched a President AI video on the TV, and then we went to sleep. Next day, we woke up. Yeah, next day we woke up at 8. Or maybe it wasn't. It was either Friday or Saturday. It was Saturday. Friday we kind of just did nothing for the most part in the morning. But then my dad came in at like 10 and asked me if I wanted to go get a new phone. So I got a new phone. That's cool. The back of my phone was shattered. It died really fast, and I had like no storage. But I upgraded my storage so I can take like YouTube videos on this. I don't have to use your computer, and I can like get them to you in other ways. So that was nice. We ordered this case for it because the case I got was really ugly, and this magnetic phone wallet, and the phone wallet does not stick on it at all. So I got some of that Gorilla Tape and folded it on itself and put it on there. That's so strong. I wasn't expecting it to work. I thought it was just gonna fall off, and it like actually works. I really thought my phone was gonna drop, because that would have been funny. But I was very surprised by it, and it actually worked. So that's exciting. Then after that, my parents had to go to lunch with somebody, so we got... Joy was at school. I forgot that school started back. When she went to school, I was so confused. I was like, that's so weird. School doesn't start back till the 16th for me, and I'm in college.
Yeah. Jackie started school July.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's like,
But, so, yeah.
we got Julia's friend was up there visiting her, so we got to take her. It was Mackenzie, the one that lives down
Yeah.
there.
Don't point her address up to
Oh, I just doxed the Durants. No, I'm so sorry.
Guys, listen, do not go over there.
Do not.
He lied, they're that way.
They're over there. But so we went to a record store because JJ was like, "There's a record store we should go to." Complete waste of time, as they always are. You find every good record at like Barnes and Noble and Walmart.
The one in Tupelo's pretty good. But they actually get like new records too.
That was the issue. They had in the whole store they had one like new record thing, and I only recognized like 2 of the records in there, and it was like Austin, which was $50. It was more expensive there than at Walmart when we found it,
Yeah.
and then some other one that I don't even remember because it was boring.
The record store in Tupelo is nice, except it's right next to a nail salon, so it always smells like nail polish remover. But it's got a good selection.
Yeah, I was just hoping. I was like, this is a local record store in a big city-ish. Maybe it'll have stick season. It did not, but that's okay. So I also had a little bit of spending money to blow this weekend, as you'll see. So we ended up going to a comic book store. It was massive. Like it was pretty sick. There wasn't too good of a manga selection, so I was like kind of looking at all the collectibles. There was a really cool Genji statue for $120. I was considering it. I'm glad I didn't because that was too much money for me. I'll save up for it. JJ was looking at football cards. I was trying to find the Spider-Man comic for you. They did not have it.
I just told him that's the one. There's one I'm missing still, and it was the one I sent you. But they didn't have it.
Dang, I'm sorry.
Found it.
They had a really cool Captain Rex statue. Like it was sick. Some cool Mandalorian stuff.
I love Captain Rex.
But then sitting on the behind the counter on this little thing was Giyu, my favorite Demon Slayer character. There was also a Tanjiro, but I like Giyu, so I asked how much it was. Overpriced, as these little statues always are, but it looks cool, and I wanted it, so I got it. And it's
Valid,
cool
really.
because he's like super flat on his feet. You probably can't tell. You can kind of tell. But he's supposed to, like, when you set the manga up, they have one for like all the main characters in the Hashira. You're supposed to like set them on top of the manga, which is really cool. But where I have mine, they don't fit. So, oh well. He sits in my room, and I get to look at him while I play video games. So, I'd say I'm the winner here, no matter what you say. Stop hating on me. Stop, Caleb.
I'm just laughing at your quote.
And then we went back to Barnes & Noble because that's where I really wanted to go. And I bought something I've been wanting to buy for a long time. Gotta keep it in perfect condition. I bought the Demon Slayer art book. So now I have all the Demon Slayer books. Besides like the coloring books. And I'm not getting those. I might get them one day.
I like coloring.
I just would suck at coloring, but this is really cool. It has a lot of art from the show. Oh, this is like the episode that I finished last night was this one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where it leaves off. They have a lot of art from the show, and then like these are from the side stories books. Nobody can see it. And then they have like a bunch of like art book exclusive art, which is cool. I don't need to look through it all though, because it does like go into the whole series, and I don't know how it ends, so I don't really want any spoilers. But I've been wanting this for a long time because I like art books, but they're really expensive. Like this was $25, but it was $5 off. But Andy told me on my birthday, he was like, I was like, I really want to get the Demon Slayer art book because I was up in Madison, and he was like, don't buy it. And I was like, okay. And that normally means I'm going to get it for you. And so the next time I saw Andy, he had not got it yet, which I didn't really care. But I want the book really bad. So I was like, And then So I called him, and Barnes & Noble was like, hey, remember when you said that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, have you bought it or no? And he was like, I can't tell you that. And I thought that meant, yes, I bought it. And I was like, you can tell me. I don't mind not being surprised. I just want to know, because if you don't tell me, I'm going to buy it right now. And he's like, I haven't bought it yet. I was going to buy it for you for Christmas. I was like, I'm not waiting that long. I'm going to get it right now. So I got it. And it makes me very happy.
That's good.
So,
Well, I guess
unfortunately,
I'm
when I
not
leave
getting you
books
that
in
for
my
Christmas.
room, the pages get wavy like that. And I don't know why.
Just natural.
But if I take it out of my room, it fixes itself, which is
There's
nice.
so much humidity in your room.
I think that's what it is. Because it's how it was in JJ's room, and
That's funny.
I can take this poster and hang it up in my room somewhere. All the like books always have posters in them. The mangas don't. Like this one has a poster in it,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't ever want to take them out because they're folded down the middle, and I
Yeah.
don't want to look at that. So that was that. I don't remember what else we did Friday, but then Saturday we woke up and played pickleball. That was really fun with some people from the church. So JJ got to meet some people, and then we kind of chilled for. Oh, we did go to Cane's and get this cup on Friday. We got to chill after that for a while, and then that night we went to somebody's house to eat chicken. And we played some cornhole. They also had like ice cream and watermelon and stuff. So yeah, that was fun. And then everybody went voting, but me and JJ didn't want to go voting, so we went. There was a disc golf course nearby, so we went and played that one until the sun went down. We didn't get to finish it, but it was pretty fun. Then we came back, and that was Saturday. Sunday, we went to the college class at First Baptist Madison, so we could meet some people. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to being back in my Sunday school class. I really liked theirs. It was just I'm used to being around people I know in Sunday school, and I feel more comfortable talking. So I just kind of miss that feeling.
Yeah.
But I liked it enough to where when I go back to Madison, I'm going to go to the Sunday school class. So I'm glad I went. Then the church service was great. The preacher was incredible. One of the best I've ever, actually the best I've ever heard. Not his best sermon, but the best I've ever heard. Then we went back to the house, ate, and then me and JJ left and came back here. Oh wait, I forgot about Saturday. Saturday we went to Barnes & Noble at some point, and I bought the first and second book for this series that I like. And they're also actual books. Because I've been wanting to read more, and I've mentioned that a lot on Killbane, and I have
You
been
have.
reading more. I read last night.
I have not.
Um,
Other than Dire Wimpy Kid, I own one book, and it's a Spider-Man book.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we came back here. I don't know if I did anything on Sunday. Oh, we kind of chilled. JJ mowed, and then we had that whole debacle of like the mower barely working and all that. It took him like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But that was nice because that was kind of like the last thing that was left in disarray besides JJ's room and my room. So that was nice to get taken care of. Nobody ever came and moved that shed, so
No.
we took everything out of it for nothing.
And it got rained on last night.
Yeah, so that's
Yesterday, so-
awesome.
I hope the weed eater still works.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Monday, me and Colton got up early and took Icarus to the kennel, so that's pretty awesome. At the minimum, we don't have him for 2 weeks, so I cleaned my whole room, which just, oh, it felt so good. And now I'm nervous that we'll have to watch Icarus again, and I don't know what I'll do because I just refuse to let him ruin my room.
Put him down.
You're right, I could do that.
So that was fun. Then we went to Columbus to Krispy Kreme to get that M&M donut you showed us, and then we found out that the ad you showed us was from like 3 weeks ago, so they weren't selling it anymore.
Can't believe I didn't see it for none of us. They advertised that horribly
Yeah.
because
So
none of us saw that. But that thing was filled with M&Ms.
yeah, it was unfortunate that we didn't see it, but that's okay. Then we went to the donut factory to get donuts, and then we came back up here. Just kind of chilled on Monday. I ended up. Oh no! I spent pretty much after we got back. I spent pretty much the whole day cleaning my room, which I didn't plan on doing. But then I started, and once I started, I was like, okay, I'm doing the whole thing. I took the carpet up, and it was disgusting under the carpet. The carpet was disgusting. The couch was disgusting. Everything was disgusting. I mopped the whole room, especially under the bed. Oh my goodness! Like several things had died under there, I think. But I rearranged my room a little bit, and I really like how it looks now. So that's good. Then I played video games that night, and then yesterday was yesterday. We played Jackbox yesterday.
You do.
I went to work. Work was fun. I enjoyed getting to go back, and I forgot how much I liked my job because it's just kind of chill.
Yeah.
And then we played Jackbox. Then we went to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It was pretty good. It was okay. I'd say it was okay. And then that's what I've been wanting to talk about. And then I finally, after 1 week of missing that episode and then 2 whole days of not getting to watch the finale of season 3 of Demon Slayer, I finally watched it. Oh, it was so good. I cried.
I think we're about to came back on.
Oh.
No, it shut off for a couple seconds.
Oh, there it goes again.
It didn't hit 0 though, so it just got.
Oh, well, if it
If it hits 0, then we go off. Red just means it's
not good, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just in case anything I say got cut off, I finally got to finish Demon Slayer Season 3, and it was absolutely incredible. The finale might be my second favorite episode in the show, probably third favorite, though. I loved it. I bawled my eyes out in one particular scene, and it felt really good. I didn't cry watching a show in a long time, or a movie, really, besides Guardians. That was the only time.
Yeah.
So that it felt cool, and like the episode was just so good, and I loved every second of it, and it made me change my villain list. So that's why I was thinking about filming that, because I'm glad we've waited this long, because my villain list drastically changed yesterday. So that's cool. And then after that, I hopped on with Jack, and we found out that if you use Firefox, you can like use Discord to group watch stuff. So we watched an episode of Demon Slayer because he's watching through it. So he was like, "Dude, we can watch it. We can watch some episodes together now." I was like, "Oh, this is so hype." So yeah, that was awesome. And then we played some Deep Rock Galactic, and then I read a book, some of a book, and then I went to sleep. And then I woke up, and here I am, Caleb Aiming. Yes.
What's your number score?
Seeing my family was great. Demon Slayer was the best part of my week. Sorry, family. That only happens every so often.
Sorry, guys.
Video games. Got to hang out with you. That was the best part of my week.
Well, thank you.
I'd give it a solid 84. 84.
Epic sauce, bro.
Yeah.
I have 2 episodes left of Samurai Champloo. So excited to finish that show. It's, oh gosh, it's so good.
Jack mentioned Samurai Champloo last night.
What do you say about it?
He hasn't seen it. He said something about, oh, this was made by the creators of Cowboy Bebop and Samurai
I didn't even know
Champloo.
it was made by the creators. Wait, hold on. Those are the same creators.
Maybe. He said something like that.
Because I know Cowboy Bebop was created by the Sunrise, whatever, because it shows their copyright at the end of every episode. But I've never seen that on Samurai Champloo, so I assume they were different. Could be though. It would make sense because they are similar in ways. I know Cowboy Bebop came first.
That's different people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was something to do with like voice actors or something.
Yeah, because I know. I
Because
think
I was talking about voice actors because
Yeah.
I found out that the dude that voice acts Spike also voice acts the blue gorilla, not the blue. It was just completely wrong. Like, where did that come from?
was he blue or
The-
gorilla?
No, I don't know what just happened. The blue gorilla, the purple dude from Star Wars Rebels. I don't know what happened with blue gorilla. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Zeb. That's
Zeb.
his name. So that was cool. I was like, yo.
He's also the voice actor of my favorite, not my favorite character, my second favorite character in Samurai Champloo. His name's.
I don't like Zeb, but I love Spike. So
Spike is awesome, dude. He's the best part about Cowboy Bebop.
yeah,
And well, I don't know, the music.
the music is good.
The music in Samurai Champloo is cool too. It's just different genres of music. But,
My favorite show soundtrack is Demon Slayers. And I don't think it's a bad thing that I think that, because it's my favorite show. I can think that. But one of my favorite moments from I like when music is like super cool and like plays a big role in a show. But there's one song that plays like a lot in the show. It's typically background music or when something like really big is happening. It's called like something. It has like Tanjiro's name in it. I can find it really fast. It's called Kamado Tanjiro no Uta, but in the finale they played one called Nezuko Kamado no Uta, which was cool because it was like the same song pretty much, but different genre, I guess, and it was really, or like different pitch and stuff like that. It was really cool, and I loved it. And all the songs from Demon Slayer are so cool. Something Jack mentioned last time while we were group watching, or maybe I mentioned, I don't know. But yeah, so.
it was me, guys. I said it. I was there.
But yeah, now I have to wait
So,
for more Demon Slayer.
it's okay to wait sometimes.
Yeah, I'll be fine. But I was really on that. Oh, that was so hype. I don't know what to do. Like I was up dancing and stuff. That was.
I enjoy a
crisp.
good dance.
Every once in a while, you just got
You
it.
just gotta. I'm not even good at dancing, but sometimes you
Oh,
just.
I suck at dancing, but I love doing it.
Yeah, it's like. I like the. Dance.
I like the little twist thingy. This.
twist.
I pulled this one out at function.
That's just called a twist.
Yeah. I pulled it out at the function. I thought I came up with that, and then I saw that it was in Fortnite. I was like, dang.
Yeah, no.
Well, this is my favorite emote now, and I don't play Fortnite anymore.
I prefer the stanky leg if I can.
The double stank? Wow.
Sometimes I get double stank. Most of the time it's just singular.
I really impressed the other TLs at Super Summer with the double stank. They'd never seen it before.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not that uncommon.
They
There's no
they tried to do it, and they're like, what, how are you doing that with your knees? And I was like, I don't know.
I'm just good at it.
I just feel it. I just feel the double stank.
I'm just really stanking right now.
Gosh, I stink so good.
Oh man, it stinks. Double stinks.
Man, what's that stinky smell coming from the freezer? That's a deep cut with me and Colton.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This is the first time in a while that we've had no time we need to end it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's nice.
Yeah.
You can just relax.
So,
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I redecorated my room a little bit.
yeah, you did.
I don't know, because I really like that wall. But I got a table coming in where I'm going to put my record player and my records, and I was going to put my framed Mater records above the table.
that would be smart.
But I don't know, I really like that wall.
I do like it.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I forgot that you're going to have a different bed. I was going to say you could put it right there.
Yeah.
I don't know where you'll put it. You can put it over here.
And that's where my Spider-Man canvas is going.
Oh.
So I have a place to do Spidey news, but
Yeah, there's really not
unless
much room.
yeah,
Maybe when you get the bed up, there will be kind of room to rearrange that under the bed.
That's
like
what I
up by
would-
your desk.
my plan was doing all this stuff under my bed and putting like a couch underneath it so we had another place to shoot videos. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that because then I don't have a place for my crates and the rest of my pops. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it
I
out.
believe in you.
Thanks.
When do you get these things?
I mean, I could go ahead and I guess Thursday I could get Mr. Thomas to come up here and do that since he's already gonna be here.
You should.
But I just kind of wanted to wait until the rest of my room was set up. So I don't know.
That's fair.
I'll see.
I just, then we can have our
Yeah.
a better kill band set that's not just a gray wall on my side and a mostly gray wall on your side.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. If he,
Eventually, we'll have the perfect set.
if Mr. Thomas asks if there's anything, I'll say sure he would
Yeah,
if he shows
that's
up. But I'm not gonna ask him to do it since he's moving Presley in all day.
Yeah, that's
But-
fair.
I was gonna go. The nails or the screws that are in there are like. I hope they're not stripped. I cannot like get those nails out with a screwdriver. So, or not nails, but screws out with a screwdriver. So I hope that they come out with a drill. But they're not connected to the wall. I know that because you can see they're not connected to the wall. But
Yeah. I think you'll be able to figure it out. Though,
Yeah.
with those, if you get a drill, I think they'll come out pretty.
yeah, which I don't have one.
Easy.
Mr. Thomas has one. So
I have like room to go in my room. I'm probably gonna use my laptop to watch a show today while I finish unpacking all the stuff that I've hidden away from Icarus in my room. Now that Icarus isn't there. But like there's some like Andy had a TV and a couch facing the TV, but I don't have a TV right now, and I'm not gonna go buy one because I wouldn't ever use it. Because like there's a really nice TV right there, and I have a computer that I can just watch stuff on. So I don't know what. So the couch is just facing a wall right now, and
Yeah.
it looks really dumb. But like I don't know where else I would put it.
and let's put it against the wall.
Yeah, Colton had a good idea of putting it, like where the skinny end was on the wall, and then facing it towards my computer, so that way if I could like move my chair out of the way and use my speakers and watch stuff. And I kind of like that idea, but then I feel like it would look awkward, just in the room. But I think it would also be cool because it would make my desk area more like boxed in.
Sure.
And I kind of like that. That's why I like how my bed looks, because it looks like my bed is just like its own little box in my room, and I really like that. It separates my room into sections, and I like that a lot.
So I don't know. I'll probably move that around today. Well, I have some time because I've work tomorrow. I think I'll get off around 11:30ish though. So
I
I'll
off at 1 tomorrow.
I'll have plenty of time tomorrow too.
Right? Do I get off at 1 tomorrow? Or do I even? Yeah, tomorrow's the the faculty fair, and I don't have to work the faculty fair.
Are you gonna work tomorrow?
No, I do, but just in the office, not at a fair. So I get off at 1. Today I work a fair for graduate students, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do because she says it's a tabling event. Only tabling events I've worked have all been selling meal plans to underclassmen, not underclassmen, but not graduate students. And this is a grad student fair, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I guess there's grad student plans. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what they
I guess you'll
are.
find out tomorrow.
Today. That's today.
Today.
I hope I find
I
out.
just
Just,
completely blue monkey right there.
maybe it's a chance to make commission though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still wish my commission was flex dollars.
That would be pretty.
Because then I wouldn't need a meal plan because I would have my free meal a day and then flex dollars for my commission. But I don't know what it is because I've been told by different things by different people. I've been told that it's just cash in our paycheck, and then I was told it was an Amazon wish list. I'm like, oh, I should know that.
The Amazon wish list would be a cool thing though.
Yeah.
Because I would use that as like a way to get collectibles that
I
I
didn't want to pay for it.
don't want to.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want enough to pay for, but that are too expensive to
Mm-hmm.
pay for right now. Felt really good to work yesterday knowing I'm going to get money for that because I've been scrounging for money this
Yeah.
summer.
I was so hyped. So my next paycheck is tomorrow. I was so hyped for it because I've been working a lot, and then I realized our pay period ended last Wednesday for this paycheck, and I only worked that Wednesday. So this next paycheck's only going to be like however many hours I worked Wednesday times 10, which I think was 5. So it'll be $50
Minus tax.
honest tax. Yeah. So every other day I've been working so far, I don't get until the 24th, which is fine because the 24th will be a big paycheck. But I was so looking forward. I was like, yes, I'm making money again. And not yet. So it's like great.
You'll get there.
I'll get there. Once I get
The only thing I like about the whole like behind pay schedule is like when you work a lot and then you get paid for the 2 weeks before that and it's not a lot, it's demoralizing.
Yeah.
But then if you don't work a lot the next week
You
or
get
the
paid
next
a
week
lot.
and you get paid a lot, it feels really good. It kind of balances out.
on the applications for every dining service thing, it says daily pay option, and I'm very curious about asking for that because I would like the daily pay option.
I think it takes a lot of money out.
Never mind then.
So that's for like if you really need to pay rent or something, you just need the money. And you don't have to pay rent anymore. Surprise. Just kidding.
True.
I lied.
I was about to say, it's not accurate.
I own this house.
Okay.
If I don't want you to pay rent, you don't have to. I'm sorry, Dad. That was a joke. He's paying rent. Oh my goodness. I can't say nothing anymore. Okay.
I don't know what's happening. You can come in. It's not locked. Did you lock it?
I don't think so. No, he's just messing with us.
Okay.
During LBM, he's gonna pay for that.
Double his rent.
No, that's not enough.
Triple. Quadruple.
At least quad.
So my room had these
I do like the hats.
curtain hangers, but I'm not gonna get curtains. So now I have a place to hang my hats. But
I mean, check this out. No, this doesn't make any sense. I stand up, and as I come back down, I'm holding a hat. Like, that's so cool.
It's crazy. But yeah, I have 3 fitteds and then 1 not fitted. So I'm gonna get a new fitted to go right there at some
Oh
point.
yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I'm either gonna get
Stupid trucker hat.
yeah. Well, I like the trucker hat, just not. it
I have a
looks
trucker hat.
stylish.
It's Noah Kahan's hat.
I like hats.
So
in general,
it's one of my favorite
but
hats.
I either got to get I'm either gonna get an Oakland Athletics, Florida or they're not the Florida Marlins anymore. But I'm gonna get a hat from when they were the Florida Marlins because their new logo is ugly compared to that. Or I'm gonna get like a minor league hat because they have the funny team names. I'm gonna get like the Hartfield Yard Goats or the Portland Pickles or something like that.
They are so silly.
They are very silly. There's so many funny minor league names. The Rocket City Trash Pandas. And
The stupid idiots.
yeah, that's my favorite one.
Those are a good one. I love them.
There's one team called the Sod Poodles, and their mascot's literally a capybara. Is that is Sod Poodle a nickname for a capybara? Because if so,
Sure.
I love that nickname.
Great nickname.
That might be my new gamer tag. Sod Poodle.
On the side poodle. We need to at some point today make a new intro video for Caleb AM.
Yeah.
But
You have any ideas?
my manga, Demon Slayer manga selection is done now, so you can get that because the one we have has like 1 through 12 and then 14, I think.
Yeah.
So I thought we were headed back to the middle.
Wait, well, we can.
That's my bad.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Please don't fire me.
You're fired. Get out.
Sorry, guys. This is the end.
I think I'm gonna do some stuff on my chalk wall today, just because I'm not gonna have anything to do.
There's plenty of chalk.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone said put my class schedule on there, but that's kind of stupid because if it's in here, it doesn't help me when I'm on campus. So I'm not gonna do that.
I decided last night I wanted to have a more like scheduled
day, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I want to like wake up at the same time every day, which I'm gonna start doing for real on tomorrow. Because I snoozed twice on Tuesday. I'm sorry, I did.
I did too. It's okay.
Tuesday.
I did wake up at 7 though, which
I woke up at like 6:50, but since I work, I demoralized myself. Which I have work tomorrow too, but I don't think I come until 8 instead of 7:30, so I have a little bit more time when I wake up at 6:30. But like I want to like read for my Bible for 30 minutes or so, and then like do something like productive that I want to learn how to do for
Yeah.
like 15 minutes after that, like draw or play guitar
Yeah.
for 15 minutes. I think that'd be nice.
I should have a productive day today. We've already done, or we're not done with Caleb AM, but we're doing Caleb AM currently. After Caleb AM, I'm gonna make my bed just to get my day started.
I should make my bed.
And then I'm gonna find something productive to do. And I'm not sure what.
video.
Yeah, I gotta make that video and probably make a spotty news because today's New Comic Book Wednesday. And then when 1:30 rolls around, from 1:30 to 4, I'm working, and then I have to leave here around 5:20 to get to church on time. And then when I get back from church, I should have like my adapter to like fix all my unplugged stuff under here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get Jackie to bring my Xbox 360 so I can play NCAA football 13. Thank you, Caleb. And so this all my electronic stuff from my desk should be done after today. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I have a space for my Star Wars Death Star lamp, but right now I don't think I do. And then I will allow myself to play video games tonight because I'm gonna play NCAA 13 and start a new dynasty. But
Real.
yeah, that's I'm so ecstatic, bro. I'm excited.
Gonna play video games tonight too.
Sick.
I'll probably play some during the day today, just because the Overwatch season ends tomorrow during the day, so I won't be here when it ends. Right? Yeah. So I won't get to play it all tomorrow before it ends. Or I think I will be here around when it ends, but only for like an hour after work. So I'm gonna try to, change my rank or so. Just play a little bit before the end of the season.
I'm thinking about buying some more discs that just have like cool stamps on them, not to throw, and making that little section of the wall like 3 discs
That'd be
that
cool.
I like. But I don't know. But
Disc
I-
wall.
I like the way that one looks on the wall. So, but there was a nail already there, so
I've got some cool ones.
Yeah.
You could hang up.
I don't want to take any years though. You're sentimental about your disc.
I need to find. Where did I put those? That's not good. I don't like this feeling of not knowing where I put something.
Yeah.
I like unpacked. I don't know where. Okay, this is gonna freak me out if I can't figure it out. I will. At some point, I'll find all the discs that I'm now
you
missing
have-
in my brain.
Do you have goals for the school year? Since it's coming up. So I have some goals.
My goal, my big goal, I want this to be my first semester of all A's, but I don't know about experimental psych. So if I don't get all A's and I have 4 A's and a B, I won't be upset.
If you
with
get an
myself.
A in experimental psych, I will
Buy me a bang.
I'll do something special because that'd be impressive.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Um,
As far as
to
like
make a friend.
outside of that's one of my goals too. Outside of like school though, like just something you want to do personally during the school year. Do you have anything?
It would be the 2 big things that. Okay, three big things that I've been thinking about a lot are guitar,
Mm-hmm.
like actually getting good, drawing. I want to be really good at drawing, but I'm stinky poo poo right now. I'm not too stinky poo poo. I'm kind of stinky poo poo. I'm just poo poo. I'm not stinky poo poo.
I think you're better than Poo Poo.
Like,
You're like
I
Fart.
want to be able to, dang, I want to be able to draw without like having to just like completely copy a reference photo.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking I would start with that by trying to draw myself in Demon Slayer form because that's what Andy and his roommates did, and they kept showing me them, and they look really cool.
Yeah.
But I can't draw, so it's gonna look bad. But that's okay. Trial and error. It's okay to mess up sometimes. And then also like a creative outlet of I started writing like a TV show script and like summary plot stuff
Yeah.
last year, and I didn't get super far into it, but I did work a lot on it, and so that'd be fun to fix. And then I thought of a really cool idea for a movie coming back from Madison the other day. I need to write that down real quick because I'm glad that you mentioned this, or I would have never remembered it.
I was just thinking about my
I
goals.
have a dentist appointment on Monday of next week, and I completely didn't know about that until right now.
When I've got a few goals, creative and kind of professionally. My biggest goal, if you guys don't know, I've been writing songs. Probably written in somewhere in the hundreds at this point, but I have about 11 and a half that I think are really good. So
That's a whole album.
yeah, my goal is to. I don't know if I'll be good at recording songs. I don't really have professional equipment except for that interface.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try to record some and see if they sound good. And if they do, I'm going to release some music. If they don't, it's okay. I tried. And I'll keep writing songs because it's fun.
I think that it would be good.
And then that's one of my goals for the year. My other goal, 1K subscribers.
Facts.
My next goal is to do really good at my internship. So they'll offer me a job that I can have while I do seminary after I graduate. And then, if they don't offer me a job after this year, that's okay because I have another semester of school. But I need to know that like they're interested in me somehow. I don't know how I can do that. And then it shouldn't take the whole year, but I'm gonna turn this into like my dream space, to where I can come in here and just be super creative.
Yeah, I
Stuff like
I
that.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I want my room to be completely clean and like everything arranged the way I want it, and like
Yeah.
everything unpacked. Oh, that's where my discs are. I think I remember that. Oh man, that feels nice too. Cause like I'm looking, I don't know, like my Glitch and the Jomez Pro disc you got me. Those were never with my other discs. I kept them separate because they were two that I really liked.
Yeah.
And speaking of my Glitch, I need to find that. Every trip I've been on lately, everywhere I've gone, at some point I'm like, I wish I had my Glitch. Because it's just a throwing frisbee. Like, you can just throw it around with the boys. And it's like the only frisbee I can throw right. Because I now, like, every other frisbee I, like, just completely turn over when I throw it. Because I'm so used to discs. And so
Yeah.
I can, like, actually throw it. But I just keep forgetting about it. I need to find it. I'll look for that today. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
No, we lost a viewer. But yeah, I'm trying to be very goal oriented this year.
That's what I want to be productive.
Yeah,
I'm never productive. I think waking up at the same time and reading before bed at night is going to
Yeah.
help me. And going to sleep at the same time. I'm trying to make 10:30 my bedtime when I
Yeah.
stop doing everything else.
I think I'm gonna submit the shirt story into the Magnolia Festival.
It got good responses.
They got great responses.
So,
So unless we end up creating a new one, which, as much it's still like my dream job to make movies, but I don't think actual working in film is anything like film class was at all.
no, your dream's been crushed.
It's not been crushed. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's what I'm supposed to be doing. Making movies. So it's okay. But
If the opportunity presents itself, then
yeah.
that might change.
But we'll see. There's still a bunch of short films that not a bunch. There's like 2 that I've written that I really want to make, but one of them we'd need like an actual cast and costuming and stuff. But the script I really like.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the artwork's in that binder actually. But
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and then there was another one that is dude, that caffeine is not hitting today. I'm exhausted right now. I don't know what's up.
I felt
with this.
awake before I even drank the caffeine.
I did not. I felt more awake before drinking the caffeine. I don't know why, but yeah. And then
Oh, you made me tired.
I have another one that also would need not as much cast, but it would need a good set design. So I'm trying, and like I try to do stuff that that's not like overly ambitious. So where like I can, if I had the idea, I could shoot it with very minimal cast set or anything
Budget.
like that or budget at all. But it's hard writing like that because
Because those don't
You're
already
already-
seem the coolest.
you're already like limiting yourself creatively, and it's just kind of But yeah, you know,
Don't limit yourself creatively, and then pitch the idea to Netflix.
I should do that. But I don't know if Netflix does short films because none of my ideas are full length movies, which I probably should write a full length screenplay just to try it, but I don't know if I will. We'll see. But yeah, I just want to be like I feel like I was pretty creative last year, but I'd like to bump it up a notch with creativity because I like. Dude, there's just something so rewarding about being creative and like creating an idea and like seeing it come out. It's awesome. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to be a person that gets interviewed when I grow up.
I love being asked questions, and I
Mhm.
love answering questions.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess that sounds egotistical, but I don't know. And it's not like so much like the fact that it's me getting asked the question. It's just like I really like thinking and answering questions, which is why I like the polls every week. It's fun to like come up with a question and an
Yeah.
answer for it. But I don't know. I don't get questioned too often because I don't do anything.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't do anything worth being questioned.
I had to screen record myself doing the Grubhub app for Instagram for a to post a tutorial, and that's the closest thing I'll get to
An interview.
an interview. I was so mad. I think I already told the story on Caleb AM, but I modeled for Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that made me so mad. I was just shocked.
Modeled for Chick-fil-A. Somebody took a picture of me.
Eating Chick-fil-A to post, and they didn't use my picture.
Yeah, it happens.
So yeah, screw them. It's okay. I'm not upset. I don't really care that much.
It's okay.
Why am I ugly?
Let it out. Hey, let it out.
Dude, if I can't say that on the air, I'll tell you later.
That always scares me.
There's nothing bad. Like you'll agree with it. It's just I can't say it on the air.
Understandable.
It is 8:10. We could start doing productive stuff.
That is up to
this
you.
isn't productive. I really want to go make sure my discs are where I think they are. It's stressing me out now.
That's fine. We can end it.
And I want to film that video.
I want to get really creative.
Film the video.
Not the video, like the introduction for Caleb.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
We can call it.
Well,
I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Lab.
Till next time. Stay.
Where's Caleb Am? Oh.
I was gonna try to come up with a catchphrase. on the
Stay
spot.
fresh.
I'm glad you said. I was gonna say stay frosty, and I don't know why. Just,
Because you used to have frosted tips.
Who said
they
that?
weren't frosted tips.
Who said that?
They were not frosted tips. Anyways, stay frosty. Next topic media. Nation.
Bye. See y'all later. Bye. See y'all later.